We may be all here for different reasons, reasons why we have felt like outcasts, hopeless, not because of what we have done, but because of who we are. But our stories are the same, stories of pain and of triumph. Some of us may be here because our children have or have tried to take their own lives, or we have lost loved ones or friends to suicide. Vaughn Supay, this gentleman right here, a good friend of mine from high school, put a bullet through his head in his dorm room the first semester of his freshman year. I'll never forget going home to visit from my college, just a routine visit, and standing in the kitchen chattering away to my mom about school and friends. She listened, and then she told me she had some bad news. Of course, we all hate to hear those words. It could be something as simple as, your dad's trying to save pennies again and the heat isn't on yet, so bundle up. Or, your best friend killed himself. Unfortunately, that day, no blanket could take away the gut-wrenching feeling of his sorrow and my loss that washed over my body. Vaughn was a happy, beautiful boy with no doubt a wonderful and meaningful future ahead of him. Most of us think that it gets better in college, and it usually does. But for him, it may have not been bullying. It most likely was the inner torture that resulted from living in a society where we feel just like everyone else, just gay. But we quickly find out that society defines us by our sexuality. That creates fear and confusion. I have been so deep in darkness before that I couldn't imagine it possibly getting any worse. So I can't imagine what Justin, Billy, Cody, Asher, Seth, Raymond, Tyler, and Vaughn were feeling, to feel they had no other option but to leave this world. But here I am, and here you all are. One of the greatest advantages of being gay is that we are forced to realize we are not defined by our sexuality, or what we own or what we do, but by our character. Society, our parents, bullies, none of these people define who we are. They only guide us in positive or negative ways to define who we are for ourselves. Find your purpose. I wanted kids. I wanted to take a girl home to mom and stand on the altar with that look of happiness in my parents' eyes. But here I am, Chad, gay. But foremost, I am Chad. Being the best son, brother, friend, worker, and being a part of the guild, something bigger than myself, defines Chad. Tonight you will hear joy and pain. Even though the theme is it gets better, these are the feelings that got us here, that took these children's lives, and they need to hear they are not alone in the way they feel as much as hearing it gets better. As a closing statement, I'd like to share a personalized letter to the Guild from Dan Savage himself. It's pretty special. He reached out to the Guild in honor of our efforts to raise awareness in Charlotte. So I'll share that with you. Seriously, they want me to wear purple because 5 queers killed themselves? The only way I'm wearing it for them is if they all commit suicide. These were the words posted on Facebook by Clint McCants, a school board member in the Midland School District in Independence County, Arkansas, late last week. Quickly upon learning of McCants' actions, we called on our project's nearly 100,000 Facebook supporters to petition him to resign immediately. And just one day later, live on CNN, Mr. McCants bowed to the pressure. Our project is about more than a collection of heartfelt videos. It's about creating awareness and calling out the Clint McCantses of the world and shining a light on their bigotry and hate. It's about making our schools and communities a safer place by inspiring students, teachers, parents, and community members from all walks of life to come together to advocate for change all across the country. And it's about holding people like Clint McCants, people who are making things worse, accountable. It has been just over a month since our project began, and we're seeing an impact, not in Arkansas, but also in New Jersey, where just last week lawmakers introduced an anti-bullying Bill of Rights. You've helped create an international issue out of something that was tragically ignored for far too long. Stay tuned in the days ahead for more videos and many more opportunities to act in your area in Charlotte. Thank you for everything you're doing, Dan. So I want to thank you for joining again. Please mingle and enjoy yourselves, and we will informally allow those who wish to read to approach the mic at any time. I'm going to go ahead and do a reading myself. This is a poem that I wrote, believe it was in my early 20s. I didn't really come out until my early 20s. I really didn't even think about sex until I was 18. I don't understand these kids nowadays. But anyhow, this really relates to how I felt with my relationship with my parents, how I felt like they were not there for me in terms of raising me as a gay son, and I had to do it on my own. And I soon realized that it's not up to them to define me, and that their love was enough for me to become the man that I am. It's called being myself. My mistakes became my consequences, but being who I am is neither. My mind, running from my past every tick-tock. There is a reason for me. You have always thought I was beautiful, right? And humorous. I hope that hasn't changed. Being myself, hiding. You don't know me. You know a person in the past, a person that I no longer disclose my life to. A person that is scared and insecure and volatile. My pain, my joys, my struggles, my regrets, my triumphs, my life. How some hurt me and how some I hurt. How some make me happy and how I need someone so bad and then I don't. Of her, I woe. I don't possess that capacity. You may not understand how that is, just understand that is how it is. It is. And it does not have to be bad or ignored. This is me. I don't want to feel weak around you. I want to feel like a whole person. Free my heart, my soul, my mind. This doesn't have to hurt, I keep telling myself, but it is killing me. My emotions, my thoughts, my dreams, and my goals, all hard, dried, rocky clay. Writing this is making me strain. I just want to get it all out. Years of existence warm and safe inside my body. A delicate secret brewing in my center. Sounds juicy. No trespassing here, it can kill you. It's starting to poison me all over again. The path which you wrought, which I meander when my own searches yield confusion. I have tolerated. But see, I have my own dreams. Still trying to raise my own inner child, the one you didn't know you had. Being myself, hiding, losing myself now. The closer I get to truly questioning my daily existence, the more organized the complexities become. Less confused, more potent, just simple nonsense. It's beautiful, really. Do you think I'm beautiful? Or do I make you sick? And you can't hide it behind a smile. You truly are trying. I don't doubt that. I've always loved that about you. You're determined to go on. And when you sleep to wake up. When I sleep, I jostle with ideas of why I wake up. All night long until I scream, Uncle. Then, without remembering the moment, I know I fell asleep because I wake up. But I don't want to let the night go as if it holds some treasure, some truth that open eyes are blind to. I wouldn't brand it sleep. I wouldn't brand them dreams. My head pounds, I'm gone, not here. Where am I now, writing this? I go far away, to a place that seems more real. A garden, being myself alone. A bud holds so much life, jumbled, bound up, the colors. We don't even know what colors lie inside till it opens. Then it becomes something more complicated than a bud. It becomes a flower, stretched out rainbows of color. The wind blows and it just smiles and bounces. Bounces. So will I.